that next sell nicks. Next sell nicks. Hi everyone, and welcome to my December favourites. It's 2015, woohoo! And it's a new year, so welcome back to my channel if you've been watching. I haven't done a lot of videoing over the Christmas break. I really wanted to spend some time with my partner and family. I just don't have time to do that, what with work and blog and vlog and other things. So I wanted to kind of get to it. Sorry, I've had a mascara in my hand, so you probably saw that. My December favourites, again, I'm going to put them in an order. Starting with my favourite makeup for December, my favourite skincare, including body and face. Fashion, it's kind of accessories and fashion. My kind of organisational favourites, favourite food, although it is going to change next month, and my favourite YouTuber. So I'll start with my favourite makeup, and I think the thing I'll start with first is probably this. I received a Naked 3 palette. I actually won it in a giveaway, so I was really chuffed with it. And within that was some eyeshadow primers. And I've never used primers before, but I have been using this. And I have to say, you don't need much. So these have lasted quite a long time. And this is the Sin Primer. Now, why I really like this is it has a rose gold colour to it. So it's really good for the colours that I usually use. And it works really well. Primers are your friend, don't shy away from them. So I've really enjoyed using this, and I'm trying to find it so I can repurchase it so it's not so expensive. I don't know whether this is limited edition, so I would like to find it and purchase it as soon as possible. And if I buy one, I think it will last me a really long time. So I suppose running on a theme, my favourite current eyeshadow brand is Makeup Revolution, and I have been particularly loving, excuse me, I'll just try and not blind you, the Hard Day Makeup Revolution palette. Now it's got, I think, 12 shimmer shadows at the top and 6 matte shadows at the bottom. You can see they're already well worn. My favourite colours are probably this one here, which is a rose gold. Again, I don't want to blind you. And I have been using the mattes for a more natural look. I think it is a stunning palette. I'm really excited. I've done a number of looks with it already, and I will use it for some how I do my makeup videos, not tutorials. So yeah, really enjoying this palette. I really like their Salvation palettes anyway. What I like about their palettes is actually, until you see them in real life, you cannot get the real colours. And there's a really good one that I got recently that it's a limited edition one, which I'm going to definitely play around with. But this is fantastic. It's kind of got day and night colours in it, so I love it. Brilliant. Absolutely my colours as well. Some real purples in there. I've got green eyes, so this is perfect for me. I love this palette. Huge mirror on it as well. Really love it. And they're £6. So of course I'm going to love it, because anything that is less than a tenner is good in my book. So the next thing, which is actually on my lips now, my partner heard that I was talking about NYX products, and I hadn't realised that Next sell NYX. Next sell NYX. And they have the butter glosses, and I have seen them quite a few times. I want to get more natural shades. This shade is sort of the colour I'm looking for in everything, in the lipstick, in everything. Kind of the rosy brown colour. I love it. This is really natural. It's like my lips, but better, as people say. I do have it on now. I've actually got it on over a lip balm, so I don't know how it looks. I didn't really look in the mirror when I did it, but I love it. I like this for work. I think it's a really handy size. Everything about it, I really like it. Not too sticky. I hate gloss, by the way, so for me, this is it's a revelation, because I'm not a massive gloss fan, although I do feature a few of them. I do try and wear them during the day, and I always try and wear lighter colours, never reds. And my final revelation, which I have spoken about on Instagram and in my blog and on my vlog so far is this, the wonderful mascara. I've used this in a couple of how I've done my makeups, and so far it's my favourite mascara. I feel like it really does something to my eyelashes. Now, I know a lot of people really don't like this sort of brush. It's I don't know if you can see it. It's a wand that it's flexible. It's probably a bit thicker than I would like, but I love the bristles on it. I love that they're these plastic bristles. I find those, but they're soft still. That's why I like them. They don't hurt your eyes. They're not like the ones that you get on Their Real, because I do not like Their Real, although this brush is quite similar. Brilliant mascara. I really like the formula. I really like how it feels on my eyelashes. I want my eyelashes to look naturally, just naturally full and long, and this does everything for them. Now, I don't know about curling eyelashes because I don't need that. My eyelashes are naturally curly, but I really like this, so that has been my most used mascara, and I'm definitely going to buy it again. So those are my favourite makeup at the moment. So I want to talk about my skincare, and something that a lot of people talk about is this micellar water by Garnier. They had it on offer in Tesco's for £2.66 for this big size here, 400ml. So I bought 2 of them, and it's 200 uses, and I've used this every single day, and I've used that tiny amount, which I think is brilliant. I really enjoy this. A lot of people have been saying how good it is, and I think it's great. Karen from Mrs. Ginger said this is really good. I think Mary Musings uses it. I've seen so many people use it. This is brilliant. I think it's a really lovely bottle. Everything about it. I think it's got a nice lid. Really like it. I don't think it smells of anything. Does it smell of anything? No, doesn't smell of anything. Really like it. My partner's been using it and really enjoys it as well. The other thing which I'm going to be really sad to finish is the Elemis Hydra Boost Day Cream. I got it in a magazine and it is absolutely excellent. I feel like I use a tiny bit, works really well. It's for dry skin. Now, my skin I wouldn't say was particularly dry, but I think that's because I've always moisturised it. I think without it would be. So really like this. I love the smell of it. There's something really nice about the smell of it. It's kind of clean, and there's a bit of lavender smell in there, I think. Love it. I want to buy it when it finishes. I'm going to be gutted when it finishes. Oh, don't know what that was. And finally, I have spoken about this in my blog a number of times before. Now, I am a fan of Avon. Always have been, always will be, and they do these products. I think I may have spoken about this in my favourites already. Avon do the Nurturing Body Lotion. It's got oat extract in it, which is fantastic for people with skin issues, dry skin. This is for sensitive skin as well. It works fantastically on me. I've had skin problems before, my legs and my arms, and this is the only thing that works. It's probably comparable to Aveeno, but so much cheaper. You get, I think they do deals where you get 4 big bottles of this, or four in the range of this Nurturing Body Lotion, Nurturing range, for £5, and this is a really big bottle. It's 400ml again, and this has lasted me a really long time. They do have a 12-month shelf life. I love it. I'm coming to the end of this as well, and I've got a few body lotions from Soap and Glory that I'm going to try, but I'll probably end up ordering some more of that. It is brilliant, and I would recommend it to anybody who suffers with any skin conditions in terms of maybe dry patches or eczema. I'd definitely give that a go. Try it above your E45 cream, so much cheaper. So, fashion. My favourite thing this month is got to be this Primark hat. I was looking for a floppy hat. I really like this. It's 100% wool. It was £8. Again, if it's going to be less than a tenner, it's a good one in my book. So there was this. It's got a lovely plaited detail, wool kind of rim detail here. I love it. I love hats. I haven't worn one for years. I used to wear one in the 90s. If anybody remembers the Paddington velvet hats, I had one of those. I had a big kind of diamante brooch that I used to put on it. Yeah, I was a 90s child, I was a 90s teenager, and I am not going to deny it. Love that hat, love it for the winter. I really wanted something. I can't wear beanie hats, I can't wear anything else on this hair. Perfect, absolutely perfect. And the other favourite fashion that I've got at the moment is little bags. I'll show you this one because I've just received it, and this is from Next. I got it in the Next sale. I wanted to start using smaller handbags because I do carry a lot in my handbag and it's been giving me a lot of backache, but I also have to carry, whenever I go on the train now to London, I do have to carry my laptop, and I really don't enjoy carrying a big handbag and a laptop, so I've decided to downsize and only put in here what is absolutely necessary, and I think I'm really enjoying having the smaller handbags. My partner bought me a really beautiful one that just needs the catch fixing. It's a Bessie one. It's like a turquoise colour. I really like this for a shot of colour. I've got a really nice royal blue coat. I thought this would look really nice with it. And yeah, I'm loving small handbags at the moment, which is really unusual for me because actually I've always been a huge handbag kind of girl. So really, really enjoying the smaller bag. My favourite organisational tool is something that is currently sat behind my camera. I'll show you it anyway. It might give you a bit of unfortunate sunlight in my glasses, but this I got from my partner at Christmas. I know it's Disney, but it has blog and it's a blog planner, and it literally is just a notebook, but I really like it. I think it's brilliant, and I'm really chuffed that she would buy something that was blog related for me. I think that's really thoughtful, so I really love that. In fact, it's got my list of favourites on it, so I need to put it back over. My penultimate favourite is favourite food, and this is always something that I love, savoury and sweet stuff, especially things like salted caramel, and last year I bought myself some is it Charbonnel Walker salted caramel truffles, and I saw these in what's it called, Aldi, because they're Moser Roth. And actually, these are comparable. They are so nice. The caramel is lovely with a hint of salt. Highly recommend these. I love things like this because I'm not a massive chocolate fan. I'm not a huge chocolate fan, but I do like things where you just have one and you feel like you've had your full of chocolate. So it's really nice as a treat. I love things like this. I love anything that's savoury and sweet. I don't like alcoholic chocolates, but I certainly like salted caramel truffles. So that's been my favourite. I've only had one, but I like to savour things. There's probably about 12 in there. They weren't hugely expensive though, so I thought that was really cool. They're a lot less than the Charbonnel ones, Charbonnel Walker. And then my final favourite for December is... Shall I have a drum roll? This is so embarrassing. Why did I do that? Anyway, my final favourite is my favourite YouTuber, and that is M from It's M. I've always loved her channel. I love that she's a plus size blogger and vlogger, and I have aspired to kind of reach the heights that she has. I think she's doing really well. I love her vlog, I love her partner, I love her dog, and I love the way that she does her YouTube videos as well. I really enjoy them. I think she's got a lovely personality and comes across really warm as well. I have met and she is no different to how she is in those videos, which I really like. There is no hidden person behind that camera, and we had such a laugh. And it was actually probably this time last year, we met up in London. There was Kim from Call Me Kim, who is another vlogger that I love. I'll probably feature her next month. And there was the girl with the plait, and I can't remember her name. That's terrible. Is it Rebecca? I can't remember. That's terrible. And there was one other with us. Who was it? Kim. Oh, I think that was it. There's 4 of us. I can't remember now. Oh, it was so funny. We had such a giggle. We went to Nando's and we had a brilliant time. And it's a shame I haven't seen Emma since then, because I really want to. She's a fantastic person, and I think we ought to catch up more. So if she's watching, you and I have got to catch up and have a coffee or something. Next time you come up to see Micellar, come to mine. I'm literally on the M1 just before hers, so come and pop in Cheshire, and we'll have a cup of tea or something, and you can bring Chris as well, and you can bring the dog too, because we have Rupert, so you can always have a walk with us around the Derbyshire area. So yeah, big thumbs up to kind of Emma and the fact that her channel has been so successful and how much I enjoy it. So yeah, they are my favourites for December. And if you want to check out anything that I've spoken about, I'll put all the links down below. But otherwise, have a really wonderful new year. I'm really excited. My birthday's in January, so this is a good month for me in terms of, yay, January. I am going to be quite old this month, so yeah, it's getting on a bit now. Well, I am anyway. So thank you so much for watching, and I will definitely see you in my next video.